Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Techno49. I hope everyone is safe. In today's video, I would be talking about forecasting technique, how we can do the deseasonalizing in the forecasting. That is kind of very important, and to understand that how we can just predict the future in a very appropriate manner. So this video is going to tell about it. Before proceeding with the video, I would request you please subscribe, share our YouTube channel. That is kind of very important, and the people who are trying to get into workforce management and they want to learn forecasting so they can get better understanding of all this. So now let's start with the video. So now you can see that on my screen I have taken year, month, actual, CMA ratio, and adjusted factor, deseasonalized. So on the basis of this data, what I have the data for 2021 and 2022, 2 years data I have, and this is the actual data I have. You can see that the actual data I have, this one. So on the basis of this, I need to find out first CMA. What is CMA? CMA is that centered moving average. So here, what I'm going to do here to find out the CMA, I would be leaving the first 6 months data blank, and I would be calculating from 7th month, so I can have the better understanding of this. And to calculate it, I need to know the formula, which is your, let me just apply the formula here. So to find out the CMA, that is centered moving average, so the formula would be your average, then again average of first 12 months data from January till December, bracket close. Again, we have to take the average of the next 12 months starting from February till January, bracket close. So now you can see that this is the CMA centered moving average for July. So I just simply drag it down the last and it will fill automatically. So now you can see that the data has been filled automatically by CMA. After calculating the CMA, we need to find out the ratio. What is the ratio? So the ratio would be your actual divided by your CMA percentage. So this would be your ratio. Again, I have to drag it down. So I have the formula, I have the ratio, I have the CMA details here. On the basis of that, I need to find out unadjusted factor. Unadjusted factor basically means that does not have any kind of corrections. It's just simply the plain data what we have. If we are able to find out data for 1 year, so the 1 year data would be same for the next second year and the third year also. And how we can just simply find out here. So you can see that I'm calculating all these things from July month. So I have to take the average of all the July data what I have. So the July 2021 year and the July 2022 data, I need to pick it up, bracket close. So now you can see that the July average would be 4930, and I need to select it for the next 12 months. So that would be till June. So this is the unadjusted factor I have. So what I have mentioned that if we are able to find out the unadjusted factor for 1 year, so it will be same for another year also. So I simply need to copy this and paste it here. We have to just simply paste value. So it would be same for 2022 year also, because we have data till December. So I have to remove this. That has to be same. Now you would be wondering that what needs to be updated in these years, which are blank, these years. So again, I have to mention the January till June data from here. So simply just copy it and put it down in this one, paste value. So now you can see that I have the adjusted factor for all of the years for the 2 years I have. Now on the basis of that, I need to find out the adjusted factor. How I can find out the adjusted factor? Before doing that, I need to know the sum of adjust factor, which would be 12. 12 would be your number of periods, because in 1 year we have 12 months. And on the basis of that, I need to find out the sum of an adjust factor. So you can take any 12 years month data to find out the sum of an adjust factor. So I'm taking from January till December. You can take February till January. So that has to be 12 months. Now you can see that that would be your 59366.5. Now we have the required metrics for adjusted factor, and the formula would be your unadjusted factor multiplied by your 12 divided by the sum of unadjusted factor. So I have to freeze the sum of adjust factor and sum of unadjust factor. So now you can see that the value is 0.98. So I need to simply drag it down, and all the formula would be updated automatically. By this way, you can see that the data being uploaded automatically. So simply just drag it down to the last. We have the data available. To find out that what is the adjusted factor. Adjusted factor has to be, equal to 12. This 12. And how we can do that? So to do that, we have to simply find out that we have to the sum of any 12 months data. So I'm taking January till December. So it can be any 12 months from March till Feb. So the combination has to be of 12 months. Now you can see that it is completely 12 months adjusted factor. So this adjusted factor, what I have calculated, has to be saved with this. If there is some kind of variation into that, so you have to make the adjustment according to that. Only that way you would be able to find out the exact value what we are looking to find out in adjusted factor. It can be also done through the regression in the data, what kind of upward trends and the downward trends we have in the seasonality, what kind of call pattern, what kind of fluctuations we have in the call volume. On the basis of the adjusted factor, we need to find out the deseasonalized. How we can do that? So it would be, so the formula would be your actual divided by adjusted factor. Simply just drag it down, and we have all of the data. So that would be the deseasonalized volume, what we would be having after making all the changes, after having all these metrics. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe and share.